We are live. We are direct with Monica Marrone, health coach and prolific author, helping faith-filled women to achieve vibrant health with the spiritual twist and live lives of impactful service. Her living younger, longer lifestyle is infused with love, laughter, and a dose of practicality, making health a joy, not a chore. Welcome, Monica.
Hi, everybody. It's so great to be here today. Thank you, Jay, for the opportunity to bring my message to your audience.
No, of course. Tell us what you do. Let's dive deep. I know you're in the Windy City right now. You're from the Windy City, but you're living in Wisconsin, right? No.
Yeah. I grew up in the Chicago area, and I moved to Wisconsin in 1990 for my corporate job at that time. And I'm never going back to Illinois. My family still lives there, but I really love Wisconsin. I keep moving to smaller and smaller towns the older I get. So I live in a small town now, population about 15,000, but it suits me just fine because I live an active lifestyle and there's many beautiful nature spots within 10 minutes of where I live. So I love to get outdoors and run and hike and enjoy nature.
Amazing. Let's dig in. How do you help people? How do you serve people? In terms of with the health element of things.
Yeah, I call myself the fun and friendly health coach, not the serious and scary one. I think becoming healthy, living a vibrant life is important. It's kind of serious, but we can have fun along the way. So I like to, live the lifestyle, inspire people by how I live, and bring them with me on this journey. And I find that so much of the health information out there is information that most of us know. We know what the daily habits are that we're supposed to be doing, eating clean, sleeping enough, moving our bodies, doing strength training.
Yeah.
But it's that friendly accountability. And I like to meet people wherever they're at, help them to make small changes in their daily habits and gradually build better health. My primary audience that I work with is women over the age of 40. I'm 67. I started on this journey in my early 40s when my son was a toddler. And I was kind of a little bit of the older mom, but I was in denial about that. So I really wanted to do whatever I could to optimize my health so that I could stay active and do fun things with David as he grew up. And so he's 27 now, and we still go hiking and do fun stuff together. So it's been a great journey. And my approach is just gathering like-minded women and having fun along the way.
Wow. Powerful. That makes sense. Tell me, what does leadership mean to you in business and life? Like what does leadership mean to you?
I believe that you have to lead with your heart. And if you have the best interests of whoever you're leading as your primary motive, it becomes a lot easier to and to lead by example. Like I said, live the lifestyle myself, not try to pretend that I'm something that I'm not, and instill in people a belief that they can become better, stronger, more determined. I always I tend to see the best in other people and strive to draw that out of them. Does that make sense?
No, so that makes complete sense. So it's getting the best out of people.
Exactly. I have a dear friend. She's one of my clients, and sometimes I have to call people when their vision of who they are kind of shrinks. And what I try to do is help them to expand their vision of who they are and what they can do. And, sometimes my friend Mary Rose tells me, I'm too shy, or she tends to shrink back into sort of her comfort zone. And so I've been I've been needling her, because what I see in her is that she is lights up when she's around people, that people love her, that they love to be around her. And so she had this light bulb moment a few weeks ago, and she said, Monica, I figured out I'm not an introvert. Uh, so she's coming out of her shell. So that's warms my heart, and it makes me realize that I can help people expand their vision of who they are and what they're capable of.
Okay. What tools do you use to help people to expand and grow?
Well, my Facebook group, the Living Younger Longer Tribe, is where you can find me out on social media, and that's like a daily place where I'm inspiring women to adapt that lifestyle to stay vibrant, stay strong each and every day. And I have a new program launching in January. It's
Wow.
kind of yeah, it's called Leaner for Life. So, what happens is women, when we hit menopause, we tend to start losing our muscle mass, and our hormones go wacky, and we often are getting not as strong as we were when we were younger, and tend to put on weight. So the new program is designed to kind of kick out the notion of a specific diet that you have to follow, and instead give you a lifestyle plan that's based on your lifestyle to help you build strength, be strong, eat well. But it's all going to be personalized, so I'm really excited about it. I'm in kind of a pilot stage with a few ladies right now, but I'm harnessing the power of AI to gather information about these women and then develop a personalized plan. So it's going to be so cool. I'm so excited about it because it's going to combine some group sessions. So we have a sense of community and that kind of friendly accountability that's so important when we're changing our habits, but also combined with this personalized plan where you're going to get a personalized plan for your menus and your meal planning and your movement and your strength training. It's all going to be designed based on the information that the women give me about their lifestyle, their capabilities, what they like. So it's gonna have like both combination of, one-on-one sessions with me, the personalized plan, and then group accountability, community. So I'm very excited about it.
Okay. So it's a group coaching program and that's launching the first week of January.
It'll launch probably middle of January. I'm getting ready for, starting to promote it. It's kind of in the incubator right now. But I do have a certification as a health coach with an organization called the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. And I really love their approach, which was that there isn't one perfect diet for everyone, that it's a concept called bio-individuality, so it really fits in well with what I'm doing now as far as this personalized program.
Yeah, and that's that include doing lab tests for people, like using labs.
No, I'm not using labs. I'm not using it, but they're feeding the information into me about what kind of food they like to eat, how they like to cook, what exercise they like, all of those things. So it's a lifestyle-based plan.
That makes complete sense. How do you like to market? Do you do workshops or one-on-one calls? How do you typically enroll your people into your world?
Some of it is intuitive. I'm just always meeting new people, whether it's here in person, in the town I live in. I love to meet with people in person and host events. But out in the virtual world, the Living Younger Longer Tribe becomes a great place for me to meet new people. And then I am developing this master class that'll be that first week in January to uh, you know lay out all the details of the new program.
No, fine. That makes complete sense. Let me know. In terms of your three-step process, someone comes to you wanting to live with more vitality, more strength. What's your three-step process to turn them from disaster to a master of their health?
Well, there's actually 3 one-on-one sessions that we would have in this new program that I'm launching. So number 1 would be a session where we go through this intake assessment, and that's where we're gonna be gathering all this information about them, and then, we'll have another session where I'll deliver their personalized plan, to them, and then, like I said, we're gonna have, community group sessions where we'll start to implement their plan. So it kinda combines the best of, the one-on-one time with me and the community support.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Tell me what your big goal is in 2026. Like this time next year, you're happy. Yeah, what's the big goal that you would have achieved?
To help 100 women,
Wow.
come through this program. So, a lot of the rhetoric in the health and wellness arena is all about self-care and self-love, and in my mind, it kind of borders on self-obsession, and so I bring an element of my faith into this program. That's the other thing that differentiates it from a lot of the things out there. So I'm really looking for faith-based women that want a different, kind of vibe in their health journey where they can incorporate their faith into it. So it's all about, taking care of this vessel that God gave us while we're here on earth so that we have the energy to fulfill our vocation and go out and serve others. So whereas a lot of this stuff is like so inwardly focused, my program is designed to help you find your most healthy self and go out and serve others, serve your family, serve your community. Um, so that's kind of what I'm about. My motto is be more, so become the best version of yourself. Make more, so that's, I want to grow my business, but I also want to grow my impact to impact more people, and then give more. So give more of my time, my talent, my treasure. And I see it as kind of this cycle, this upward cycle that just continues. So that's kind of the motive behind all of my madness.
No, makes complete sense. Thank you for sharing that so eloquently. Let me know what's the main obstacle in you achieving your business goals. Like, is it internal, external? Like, yeah, what's the main obstacle for you generally?
Some of both internal and external. I'm 67 and I'm continuing to push myself to learn new stuff, but it can be challenging. And so, reaching the right women, figuring out how to reach the right women with my message is part of the obstacle. The other part is, the headspace of staying focused on the vision and knowing that it's possible. um, so it's a little bit of both, external and internal.
Yeah, I think it's becoming aware that we are human and these feelings are natural of fear and doubt and leaning into tools to really regulate the emotions and things like this. And I think you do so well by helping your tribe to like step into faith over fear and step into vision,
Yeah.
step into their God aligned calling.
Yeah, fear can be just so debilitating, and we've been through a lot as a family, and I wrote about some of our story in an anthology a few years ago.
Yeah.
Uh, and as part of that process, it really started a lot of the healing. We went through some dark chapters of mental illness, and my husband has some addictions, and so fear and chaos kind of ruled our lives for many years. And so we've been on this journey of healing, and I find that healing happens in layers, and as far as fear, this analogy came to me. It was in that period shortly after I wrote in this book called "You Can, You Will." I wrote a chapter in the anthology, that fear is kind of like this net that like goes over you, and you can walk around and interact with people, and they look at you and they might think you're okay, but you're under this fear net where you're living in this kind of perpetual cycle of what bad thing is going to happen to me next. And so you can see them, And they can see you, but there's like this shroud keeping you down. And that process of abandoning that fear net and living a vibrant life, it happens in cycles, and it can be a gradual process. But um, I'm working on abandoning it forever.
Yes. Amen. Amen. Tell me, how can they get in contact with you? Let them show them what books you have. How can they get in contact with you?
Yeah, so the best way is to just search me by my name. I have my hub website is monicamarrone.com, and from there you can branch off to find all the other places you can find me. If you're regular on Facebook, search the Living Younger Longer tribe on Facebook, and I'd love to welcome you into that community. We have about 1,100 people in there now, and I'm always looking to grow that group, and that's where you can see me daily living the Living Younger Longer lifestyle, and would love to welcome you into that community. And to find out about the program um, in January, if you go to monicamarrone.com, I'll have a link to that tab up on that site. Is that good?
Yeah. We'll just put the links in the article and Spotify as well when we get it up on Spotify tomorrow. Monica, it has been a pleasure.
Thank you. It was fun.
Amazing. There we have Monica. Yes, my sister, that's it.